Hi, my name is Gabriela Perez, and I'm going to be talking about the artist Takashi Murakami in today's presentation. So, Takashi Murakami was born in Tokyo, Japan on February 1st, 1962. He created the bold, super flat art movement that is known throughout the art world. He is mainly known for his bright and cheerful art. But what's interesting is that in a lot of his early work, Murakami based a lot of his art on exploring the relationship between Japan and the US after World War II. So there's a lot of war in his pieces. Another thing is that Japanese animation had a profound influence on the artist, so his work is heavily inspired by the Japanese subculture of otaku. In his artwork of 727, it is actually a nod towards the Boeing American airplanes that he saw flying over his home in Japan as a child. Again, this is why I had mentioned that a lot of you're gonna see a lot of war in his pieces. He mentions it a lot. It's a very big part of his artwork. And naming this artwork after them, he acknowledges a continuing presence of the U.S. in the post-war Japan after World War II. This next piece is called the Supernova, and at first, it's a very bright and colorful and almost psychedelic looking piece. It kind of comes off as like hallucinogenic. It looks like it might be like what someone would see if they were on drugs. Um, but actually, he says that it has a deeper meaning to it because if you could see, it has like a mushroom like cloud. It looks like a mushroom, but in war, the nuclear bomb leaves behind a mushroom like cloud. So this is giving a nod to that. He likes to draw parallels between the war and his strange artwork. So it gives it a deeper meaning when it comes to his art. Um, and that's why it's showing like mutant-like creatures to the horrors of the attack, of what that attack did to Japan that was left behind. And the last piece I wanted to talk about is the 500 R hats. This completed mural, it's a giant mural that he had, and it took a very long time to complete. It has a very big length. It goes on, it's like different panels all together, mashed together. So in this, there are four sacred animals throughout the whole piece. It is the blue dragon, the white tiger, the black tortoise, and a vermilion bird. These figures, there's a lot of surging waves, blazes, distant galaxies, and all of it seems to be, nature, and it seems he's possibly referencing the nuclear crisis and also the tsunami that caused the Great Tsunami back in 2011 that had hit East Japan and the East Japan earthquake. So, all in all, these are only a few of his paintings. Majority of his paintings are very cheery, colorful. Um, But what I do admire about him is that although they are very cheery and colorful and very pleasing to the eye, they do have deeper meanings behind them, and that contrast is it's very nice, very interesting to see that contrast between his pieces. Thank you so much.